Hey savvy people, it's SavvyNik here, and today I'm streaming Veloren here in front of me. We got the point 0.7 alpha release, and they are actually having a release party on the server, so I figured I'd join in today, stop by, and just say hi. If you're new and stopping by to watch this stream today, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button for me, get more people involved. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. So let me first just get a little music in the background going. If you have any Linux or programming questions, please feel free to go ahead and post those in the chat. Also, if you have any Veloren questions, maybe I can answer them, maybe not. Either way, let me hear them in the chat. All right, let's see if we can get online with the server here. Not sure if they're live quite yet. We'll give it a shot, see what's going on. If not, I'll go ahead and show you around Veloren's website for just a little bit. Oh, it looks like we can get in. Also, if you want to download Veloren, here on the Veloren.net website, you can go to the download section and download it. There's releases quite often, actually. You can see there was one on the 3rd of August and then the 10th of August. And yeah, they're quite active on this one. Matsu, welcome back. Thank you for joining the stream again. Yes, we are back and ready to go. It looks like we can log into the server right now, so I'm going to go ahead and continue. Of course, if you want to get Veloren, I'm actually using it here on Pop OS on Linux, and I went ahead and downloaded the game here. You can see the minimum requirements. 4 gigs of RAM, a multi-core CPU, and 2 gigs at least of free disk space. It's available as a flat pack on Fedora, Arch, and there's plenty of versions here. It's cross-platform, meaning you can use it on Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. So make sure to go ahead and check it out. If you want to join in on the release party, feel free to go ahead and join right now. It's going live. We're going to be playing here. So for now, let's go ahead and log in. I already got a character here, level 8, SavvyNik. I'm about to enter the world and see what's going on. Super happy to see some familiar faces. Thanks for joining in today. Oh, looks like we got quite a few people in. Wow, lots of people in. If you have any Linux or programming questions, feel free to go ahead and ask them in the chat. Wow, there's quite a few people on. This is going to get wild. So I think they went ahead and got the bigger server. We were having lag earlier, but there's probably a bigger and better server now running, because this is going to have to support quite a few people. I didn't actually expect so many people on this thing. That's really awesome for them. Super glad that they are getting to mess around and just show people around. Very nice. Wow, we got quite a few people. Let's see. They got over 47 people online, at least according to the chat, but that could be wrong because there looks to be even more than that just hanging around. I wonder what they're going to be doing next, what we're going to be seeing here. Earlier, we got to hang out with some of the administrators, and I'm sure they're going to be on here hanging out with us again. It's going to be quite fun, I think. KTNXD says game. It's time to game. Yes, it is. Let's see. Shooting up some fireworks. There's quite a few people here. Quite a bit of high levels. Level 6 here, 10 here, 1 there. We got people that are way above us with the skulls. Savvy gamers. I don't know about that, but I figured why not give it a little bit of a try. Let's see if we can get away from the crowd for a little bit and just see if we can go kill something. Maybe this training dummy. Oh, already got kicked out here. I assume there's quite a few people playing, and the server is definitely struggling. We'll try getting back in and seeing if we can. If we can't, might need to move on to something else then. Let's see if it's going to let us back in here. More paint. Yeah, how's that coming along? If you have any Linux or programming questions, feel free to go ahead and post them in the chat. The server over here is getting a beating. I got kicked out fairly quick. Turns out the release party's pretty poppin'. I don't know if they were expecting as many people as and how much have showed up. So hopefully we'll get back in. If not, I can also show you around Veloren.net. So if you do want to create an account with Velrin, you can. You can register here on account.veloren.net. Yeah, low spec. Yeah, I got kicked out almost instantly. Glad to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I can't believe how many people actually joined in earlier. Not so many people were in there, but all of a sudden, boom. We got so many people in there. Sathish says, voice is good. Thanks for the voice check. I appreciate it. Hey there, Timo. Nice to see you. Glad to see some new people in the chat. Make sure to go ahead and hit that like button for me so we get some more people in here having some fun with us. Hopefully we'll be able to get back in. Let's try again here. I'm trying to keep track of what's going on. And it looks like we're able to get back in. Pinhodes, nice to see you. Thanks for joining in on the stream. Hopefully, it looks like we're getting back in. Hopefully we can stay in. Welcome to the Veloren 0.7 release party. Great. Sathish, nice to see you from India. Oh, still getting kicked out. Low spec, are you having any luck there? Because I am not having any luck. It's basically loading and getting kicked out. Heyo, how you doing there, Shamar? Nice to have you on the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I'm hoping that we're able to... you got banned, fam. Hopefully not. I didn't do anything wrong. I was playing with that. Maybe I did do something wrong. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. They're probably having some troubles here. We'll, while they're having troubles, we'll play some music. If anyone has some Linux programming questions or any questions about Veloren in general, maybe I can answer them, maybe not, we'll see. Go ahead and post them in the chat if you want to. While I'm trying to get back into this game, it's not seeming to cooperate with me. They banned Ubuntu users. Yeah, okay. So did they ban Ubuntu Linux base distributions too? Timo has a question here. How did you find out about Veloren? Okay, so this is hilarious because all I did was get into the Pop OS Pop Shop store and boom, it was presented as the very first the very first game, and I was like, wow, why not try it out? I started trying it out and I was like, man, this is pretty cool. And here I am messing around in it. Level 8 now on multiplayer. I was playing by myself for quite a while, didn't realize there was a multiplayer, but we're back in for maybe a brief moment. I don't know. But we are back in. Arch Master Race, huh? Alright, we got a pig here. Maybe we can kill the pig. Uh-oh. Things are lagging away. I think they got an overwhelming turnout here. I can barely play. Oh, man. Yep, got kicked out again. Yeah, earlier I was pressing O. There was definitely more than the amount that it was saying. I don't know if it was updating right or what was going on. Yeah, earlier I was seeing upwards of like 50-ish players online, but Yeah, I don't know if that number's right or wrong. I don't know what's going on with that. It seemed like when I was running around, I saw more than 50 players, but clearly the server is having trouble with whatever amount of people are in there. I wonder if they're running Linux for the server. That might be a question for one of the developers. All right. We'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. We'll see how far we can go with this. Hopefully, hopefully we're persistent enough to stay in here. Want to see some of the stuff they showed earlier. I don't know if anyone watched the stream from earlier. I know Mitsu was there, and we got to talk to some of the admins, talk about the game, and get a look and feel for the game and where it's going, how they're progressing, and they seem to be very, very awesome people here in Veloren. So we got a question from Satish. How to play ARF files. I've never even heard of an ARF file. Is that like a video? Tony, welcome back, Tony. Nice to have you here on the stream. Hopefully we're going to get into Veloren and play around a little bit. Doesn't look like doesn't look like it though, because we keep freezing. Certified. Low spec. Shout out to low spec inside the game. I saw that there for a brief moment. Man, we're persistent though. We're gonna get back into the server. I know, right? It's funny because if you look at the character and like the forward stance onto the character, I should say, it doesn't look like he looks like he's missing one arm whenever you have some kind of a weapon, which is kind of hilarious. But hey, this character does work no matter what, right? Server overloaded, kicked out. Man, we are having fun just getting kicked out of the game. Kicked out. But we're persistent here. We're going to try getting back in. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Timo, that's a great idea. Why don't we play local for a little bit, and then we'll go kick back into multiplayer, see if we can get in there. Just to kind of show you around a little bit, maybe get some questions asked. Let's see if we can do single player real quick. Great suggestion there by Timo. How is everyone? Let me know in the chat how you're doing, what's going on. If you're new and stopping by, let me know. Looks like I got to create a new character here. I thought I had a character before. I don't know why I have to create a new one. Maybe it's because it's a new release and my other one got deleted. No big deal. We'll start one anyway. I've learned that using a character with a bow is probably the best way to start in order to just start leveling. Mobs can be pretty dang hard here when you're a beginner. So I'm just going to create this, enter the world. SavvyNik level 1, and let's get going. Alright, some chickens in town. Let's see. Now, I keep calling them chickens, but they're geese. They look more like chickens to me. Level 3 chicken. It's on. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck and I'm dying. Well, this is not how I planned it. I don't know why I'm lagging on locally here. There we go. Maybe I just got stuck or something. Is this on Steam? It is currently not on Steam, but you can get it on the Veloren website, veloren.net website. You can download it. You can get it in some Linux app stores. If you just take a look, it might be in there. Search for it, Veloren. I found it in the Pop Shop, actually, so it might be available there. Oh, got our first item here. What do we got? An orange worker shirt, armor 1, better than what we had. So let's keep going. Killed a goose, level 3 goose. But it killed me first. Here's a chicken. Okay. Man, the geese and chicken look real similar. Duck wins again. Mitsu says the duck wins again. But not for long. I had him in round 2. Hopefully a chicken doesn't win, man. This is a level 1. This is going to get embarrassing real quick. Alright. Hopefully we can have some fun with those guys on the server there, multiplayer. Not sure if we will. Oh, recurve bow. Alright. Already upgrading that bow. 10. Power 10. Wow. We're not messing around. Let's move that over. Think I could take this man-eater. Yeah, I know. Is this a better angle for you? Could you imagine? Could you imagine fighting off something like this? Mouse is going to break. Yeah, it's being a little loud there, isn't it? Hey, when you play hard... Alright, let's see. There's a battering ram here. I think that's way above my level here, so probably not a good idea to attack that. We got any questions here? Not on Steam. No. Watching your live stream for the first time. Hi, handsome. That made it easy for me to call you out. That's funny. Hi, handsome. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let's see. We got to get something else here. Man, all those chickens and geese just ran out of town as soon as I came around. All right, here's a duck. Level 4 duck. Come on. Woo. There we go. Not in my town. Cleaning the town out of ducks. Hopefully it doesn't hit me. Basically a one hit to that thing. All right, let's see my bag. Okay, got a couple apples. I just learned about this. The hotkeys down here at the bottom. Ooh, we got a peacock. If you have any Linux or programming questions, go ahead and post them in the chat. Also, if you have any questions about Veloren, you can also post them in the chat. Maybe I can answer them, maybe I can't. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe below if you're new and stopping by. PETA. Yeah, I better watch out for PETA. Luckily, it's only in-game. Only in-game. If you're new and stopping by, smash that like button for me. It really does help me out. Brings other users to the stream here and lets them enjoy the game as well. All right. Peacock, level 5. I am in trouble if that thing hits me, though. Oh, now I got 2 mobs and level 7 goose, a level 5 peacock, and I am in real trouble here. This is how you dual wield? No. This is how you kill 2 mobs at once. Man, that level 7 chicken got nothing on me. Woo! Got him. All right. Some leggings, level, what is that, 16? Armor 16. Yes, they do. No to animal cruelty. No animal cruelty going on here. Just having some fun in Veloren. If you got any questions about Veloren, let me know. Yeah. So a really nice thing about this game is you never run out of arrows. Also, something really cool, at least for now, you can switch classes on the fly. So if you want to be a mage, you can be a mage. If you want to be a warrior, if you want to be an assassin, if you want to be a rogue, or what else do they have? I think that's mainly it. Healer. I think they got a healer as well. You can choose any class you want, and you can switch between any class you want. All you need is a weapon for that class, and you are golden. So that's kind of unique to this. At least I haven't seen that in many games anyway. Let's see if we can get this pig. Right now I'm going to stay in town for a little bit just to be able to get some stuff, and then maybe we can go check out the server and see if we can get in. They're freaking out? Is that because they can't, the server keeps crashing over there? What's going on, Timo? Keep us up to date. Yeah, wait until we get into the giants, Tony. Man, you don't want to mess with those things. They're like one-hits, dude. They just come down, boom, you're dead. Tiny in town, scary outside. That's why we're not leaving yet. We gotta take these little mobs out. Also, I think I chose the smallest character possible, which is kind of funny. Kind of funny that you mentioned it's tiny, because they really are, aren't they? All right, let's use our skill. Boom. Got some cheese. Yummy cheese. Now I can't get in. Oh, no. Low spec, that's not sounding good. Well, let me know if you guys ever end up getting in. This game is an AUR. Awesome. Thank you for checking that out, KTNXD. I really appreciate it. So if anyone's running Arch Linux, it sounds like you can get it from the AUR repositories. Check it out. Check it out. Join in. Earlier, I was playing with the developers as well as admins. We got to check out some dragons and stuff and just ask them a bunch of questions about this game. So you can watch the stream from earlier if you want to get more information on Veloren. Lots of questions have been answered there. Thanks for everyone who's stopping by and joining in on this stream. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to chat. All right, got another one here. All right, Tony just confirmed it's an AUR. Awesome. Thank you for that. Never heard of this game. Can you give a brief on it? Sure. So it's an open source, free and open source game available from, well, a very nice community. They call it Veloren here, and it's an RPG style game. Kind of like, well, I mean, you see here, looks sort of like Minecraft, but of course you can't just go around hacking away at the world and, you know, creating your own structures. But what you can do is go around, interact with mobs, grind a little bit, craft. You have items that you can either craft, or as you get them from mobs, you can go ahead and use them through your inventory. You can join parties, and also pretty soon they're going to be adding in factions, and they plan on making this world self-creating, so it's going to kind of, you know, expand and create itself, and factions are going to create, mobs are going to interact with each other, there'll be NPCs and a lot more. That was mentioned in my last stream here. But quite a promising game. The devs are super active here. It's crazy. We got to interact with some of them earlier. Hopefully that's kind of a nice brief overview of the game there. Let me know if you want to know some information or something specific. KTNXD, question from KTNXD. Do I play Minecraft on Linux? No, I don't. No, I don't. Have I played Minecraft? Yes, I have. Briefly. Not much though. So yeah, I went up in the mountains not that long ago. It's kind of funny. Not much up there. Just not much going on. Oh no. This raccoon might be the end of me. It's a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Oh, now it's running away. Alright, clearly I suck with this bow. Oh, now we got the raccoon running. Man, earlier it was a lot more aggro. So something else that's unique about this game, it's actually developed and built on Rust. So that's a newer, fairly new programming language. As you can see, it is quite responsive, so it works very well with the system. Most games like this are, you know, that are platform specific and desktop based, they're built around C and C++, so this is unique to, I mean, I'm sure there's games out there in Rust, but just something unique about this game. Gotta love Rust. Yeah, I'd say so, Tony. And you gotta love the free and open source community for giving us stuff like this. This is great, great, great fun. And free fun. How awesome is that? Lego Master Race. So you like Legos, but you don't like Minecraft. Makes a lot of sense. Kill that tiger. Where was that tiger? Oh, man. Do you think I could do it? Let's see. Let's see. Maybe get some cheese in my hot bar down here. And, you know what? We gotta try. This seems like a bad idea. Level late. And it's mad. And it's fast. And I'm dead. Tony, thanks for the suggestion. But I did not make it long there. You shouldn't have believed in me. Now I got a tiger stalking me out there, waiting for me to come back out. It already knows it can kill me. Didn't make it long there. Didn't make it long at all. All right. If anyone has any Linux or programming questions, feel free to go ahead and post them in the chat. I'm going to play some music here. Blue, thanks for joining in on the chat and the stream. Is it possible to tame animals? All right, so it is going to be possible to tame the animals. Like Low Spec said, there's collars. I don't think you can technically do it yet, but it's going to be added to the game. Hopefully soon here. I did get to ride an animal in the last stream. It was pretty cool. I got to ride a wolf, and all thanks to the administrators, by the way. I got to ride a wolf and a dragon. It was super cool. They kind of spawned it and let me do that. Oh, taming does work. Okay, Timo, thanks for that. I missed that. So apparently taming works. You just need a collar. And when you tame an animal, I believe it also follows you around and helps you fight off other mobs. So that's another cool thing that that's pretty awesome in this game. You can mount them as well. Back to the tiger. I might as well cheat here a little bit, right? Since I don't lose anything really on when I die, I can keep going back to that tiger. It looks like it just doesn't lose much health. I mean, it loses a little bit of health, but it stays with the health loss, so I can keep attacking it. Although I'm not going to be able to find it now. If I can tame a raccoon, then I'm sold. That's funny. Tony, me too. I hope that gaming will pick up in the Linux world now. It's going to take a little bit. We still got a long ways to go. All right, let's get back after that tiger. Man, I made so much progress online, so I was hoping to be able to stream online with you guys today and hit that release party up, but doesn't sound like many people are having luck. Have you added more luck there, Low Spec, or anyone else who's trying out the server? I'm wondering if I should try getting back online over there. So it's not like Minecraft, Tony. More mobs do not come out at night, and they're never, well, currently they're never aggro. I don't know if that's going to be the case later in the game. Can't get back in. Maybe they're working on stuff. Let me just go ahead and check out what they're saying on their Discord. Maybe I can see something here. Not really seeing anything here. Nope, doesn't look like anything has been solved anyway. Tigers are friends, not targets. Man, we got opposing viewpoints here. Tony wants me to go ahead and kill the tiger, although there is a Tony the tiger, which is kind of funny. And then you got KT and XD not against taking out the tigers. Tigers are friends, not foes. Well, if I see the tiger again, I'm going to kill it. First this goose. Maybe we can gain a level or two before we go back on that tiger. Yeah, it's okay. It's an open source tiger. That's very true. Oh, come on, goose. There we go. Some more EXP. What do we pick up there? Some Dwarvian cheese. The best kind of cheese. If you're new and stopping by to watch this stream today, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button for me so we can get more members on the stream. Welcome. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please post them in the chat. Would love to read those. Some new faces as well as some familiar faces today. All right. Man, when it gets dark, it's hard to see. You got to get this lantern on in order to see anything. Uh-oh. I got a threat in the chat. Hey, if I run across that tiger, it's going down. Whoa, what's this thing? Whoa, bone rattler. All right. Why not? Let it rattle some bones. I keep forgetting I have apples and stuff. Why don't I use those? Out of apples. Oh, now the bone rattler's running. So it's interesting because you get it around about half health and then the animals start running away there. Awesome. So we got Hi Handsome is wanting to learn C. Interestingly enough, I just announced this in the last stream. I'm going to be actually creating a new series that pertains to C and C++ programming. So really both, but C++ is going to help you immensely with C anyway. So, but yeah, like Low Spec said, a great place to start is an Arduino. I'm going to be going through all the concepts, beginner concepts of C and C++ programming, and we're just going to visit all the terms, all the concepts, and just try wrapping our heads around how to use C and C++ programming from a beginner's viewpoint. So with that being said, I also have a series on my channel for how to program a basic simple list in C and C++. You can check that out. It's got some object-oriented programming as well as what else? I mean, it just kind of introduces you to how to start an environment out or on your computer in order to go ahead and compile C and C++ programs, and then it goes through how to set up an IDE to run on a Linux platform, and then debugging, Git repo use. So quite a bit covered in that series. I have 10 parts to it. You can check it out. They're about 20 minutes each. It would be, maybe that's a good place to start. Check it out, see if you like it. If you don't, I think there's a guy named Bucky. I think that's his name. He's got some nice, neat little, easy to follow along tutorials if you want to check him out. I know he stopped creating videos. I'm pretty sure he did, but I find that his videos are good for beginners who lack the terms and knowledge of the programming language. So, question from Tony: do I prefer Vim or an IDE? I personally prefer an IDE. Now, why do I prefer? There we go, level 4, 7060 XP. That was quite a bit. All right, so yes, so great questions from Tony. Do you prefer a Vim over IDE? So yes, he is an OG. There we go. I'm glad that Tony knows about him. Yeah, he's great. I really want to kind of emulate what he did with his whole series there on C and C++. But back to your question. Sorry for getting sidetracked. So I prefer an IDE personally because it's just so much quicker to launch. Vim is great. Vim is great for going in, making small edits. It's just a basic text editor. Now you can install plugins and make it as powerful as you want, but that takes time. Most IDEs, I mean, they come with the full package for you. So they got somewhere you can debug, somewhere you can use version control, somewhere you can go ahead and just click a button and boom, compile your code and run it right then and there in a console. So I like using IDEs just for that fact, the ease of use, you just get an overabundance of tools at your hand with an IDE. So IDE personally, and that's just because I can launch things real quick, get the projects running and rolling, and then manage them real well. Also, a great thing about IDEs is that you can, view function declarations in a huge project, so you can just go through your project real quick. If you're, hey, what does this function do? Or hey, what does this class do? It's easy to go ahead and track those things with an IDE. Of course, you can, get Vim up to that standard if you really want to, but it's just a pain in my personal view. So great question, thank you. So what does STD mean in C++? It actually means standard. It stands for standard, and it's known as the standard library. So the standard library, that's a big difference between C and C++. With C++, you get the standard library, which is a standard set of C++ based functions, objects that you can use to interact with your system, to interact with various things on your system. So that's a big difference between C and C++. So that's all that STD stands for. It stands for the standard library. So if you ever see someone doing like STD : nline, ENDL, or cout, or sin, CIN, that's because it's calling an object from the standard library, and that way the system knows, or the compiler knows, what you're referencing. The standard library pulls a function out of it, and then you use that function. Yep, Timo really summed it up there. Vim is amazing when you set it up, but IDE is easy to use. So again, I prefer the IDEs. Do I use Visual Studio? So I use Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code. Sandro, thanks for coming back. Glad to have you here. Welcome back. Yes, second stream for today. If you're new and stopping by, make sure to smash that like button for me. It really does help me out. A lot of new and familiar people here in this stream. Glad to have you. We're streaming for a second time. I was trying to get into the live release party for version 7, or sorry, version 0.7 of Veloren, and we're just playing around here. So I hear using namespace STD is bad practice. It can be bad practice. It all just depends on how. Let's see. I mean, you can't confuse the code if you specifically call out which library or object or namespace, whatever you want to call it, you're using. So if you do like std : some function, you know exactly where it's coming from. Whereas if you don't, so if I just call cout and I don't put std in front of it and I use namespace up top, well, not only is that namespace then takes on that whole entire scope wherever you've included the namespace, but it also doesn't explicitly tell you, hey, this belongs to std or whatever you're using, whatever namespace you're using. So I guess that's maybe the argument, but that's really it. So Sandro's got a great question. What is my take on functional versus objective programming? You know, all I've ever done is object-oriented programming. So I can't really talk on that. I don't know what my take is on it. All right, we got a Muloof or something like that. Hopefully don't hit this big guy over here. Be in a world of trouble. All right, we got this. Any updates on the server? Anybody know if we're able to get back in at all to play? Get back here. He's hiding behind this big guy. Don't want to hit that thing. Probably a one hit on that giant. So Sandro, I don't really have an answer for you there. Sorry about that. If anyone else has a take, make sure to go ahead and just post it in the chat. Maybe you can lighten it up for Sandro. Oh, great. Where the heck did this guy come from? Nah, gentle giant, huh? Not so gentle when you hit him, though. Yeah, no problem, Tony. Hopefully that kind of made sense there. Admins are still freaking out. Thanks for keeping us in the loop there, Timo. Hopefully they get things together. I don't think they expected as many people as they got, right? Yes, that is a giant. So, as someone was saying earlier, there's no huge mobs, and then a giant comes out of nowhere, right, and just destroys me. Oh man, he wasn't supposed to get involved. I didn't mean to hit him. So it's pretty funny because you missed from the last stream. If you go back over there, check that out. Of course, my last stream I had a dragon inside of it. That thing is massive. I mean, just massive. So here's one of these gentle giants that aren't so gentle. Gentle giant elf. Yeah, look how much bigger he is than me. I'm like the size of his leg. Yeah, back up. Look, he's sitting. That's weird. All right. Linux users crash their server. Yeah, go Linux. Huh. I wonder what kind of server they're using in order to go ahead and host that. That's goofy. There must be something's going on. Server side taking up too much memory, or the connection, or something's up. You said CPU usage is great? Huh. Weird. Man, I miss Cube World. I haven't played that. Is that a game there? Philly? I haven't played that. Cube World. Oh, that reminds me. If you do have any programming or Linux questions, please feel free to go ahead and post them in the chat. I'll try answering them if I can. Let's play some music. Oh, frog. Here we go. A little frog here for us. I'd like some kind of a sword, because the arrows, they miss a lot. As you can tell, I was like right on top of that frog, didn't even hit him once. Might have to give up on this frog. Let's see, it looks like there's some kind of a cat back here. Oh, level 7 cat, man. Might be in trouble with this one. Cats are fast in this game. Oh my gosh, I'm using... Oh man. I've been using my bad bow this entire time. Don't want to make that mistake again. Alright, let's check it. Use Proxmox. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I did read that in the... somewhere in the headlines of... or articles of Veloren. So I've been using my terrible bow this entire time. I have one with like 10 damage, the other one had 4, so I just went ahead and dropped that off because that was a big mistake on my part. Lurksy, you can get it on Veloren, or sorry, Veloren.com, or not .com, .net, Veloren.net if you want to get it, or if you're on Linux, it might be in the in an app store of whatever you got. It's in AUR if you're using Arch Linux and you want to use their repos. You can get it out of AUR. It does describe everything you need to do if you want to download the package directly from Veloren.net and then go ahead and install it on your computer. So let me just go ahead and bring that up real quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So here is Veloren.net. Yes, it is free. It's free and open source right now. You can even help develop in this game. If you know any Rust, please feel free to go ahead and hit up the developers if you are someone who knows Rust and wants to join in on programming. I'm sure they can use you for other purposes as well, but you can also support the development since it's such a great game. They've had I mean, almost every week they have something new for us. And there was quite a big release actually just today, and that's why they're having a release party over there. All right. Let's see. So if you want, you can go to the download section. Inside the download section, if you just go down, it describes the various different ways of installing it. So they have a flat pack, Fedora, snap package. It's available in the AUR repo for Arch. And then it also has Windows and Mac. So it's available cross-platform almost for everything. Awesome. Shah, welcome to the stream here. Big fan from Bangladesh. Thank you so much. You love the videos. I'm super happy about that. Thank you so much for joining in. Glad to have you here, Shah. Sandro, open source game is genius in my opinion. After all, look at games like World of Warcraft 3, Skyrim mods. I know, absolutely. I mean, if you can get enough people in and you can sell them with in-game items and then just, you know, little in-game benefits, I mean, it's such a great thing. But, you know, you do run the risk of not making anything on it if it doesn't become popular. But, hey, these guys are doing it right. These guys and gals are doing it great here. I really appreciate all of them and them bringing this awesome game to us. Now, it's got a lot, you know, to go as far as development goes, but they are coming along very nicely. And I can tell you it's already starting to become fun. Lurksy, awesome. Nick, you noob. Yep, clearly a noob. I don't know what you expected out of me. It's not like I play every day here. No, I'm just kidding. Tony's completely right. But hey, I'm getting around. Man, these boars are nice. There we go. I can find another boar or two. Ooh. This looks like a snake raptor thing. Look at this thing. A little mini dragon, maybe? ASP. Yeah, their greed is their undoing. Still, both Bethesda and Activision Blizzard has chose to punish the ones who made their game as popular ones, especially Blizzard now even claims the moral rights to custom maps. Wow. Yeah, Shy, it's real fun, actually. It's funner when you're online, and we're supposed to be online right now. Sorry that we can't be online with them playing in multiplayer. They're having a little bit of a party, but we can't join because the server keeps crashing. And up until now, I don't think anybody has been able to get online on the multiplayer. And let's see if we can take out this ASP here. Oh, man, okay. It's a lot easier than I thought it'd be. Great. Come on, combo. I don't think these arrows fall. Maybe they do. I don't know. Just doesn't look like... Oh, they do fall. There is a trajectory to them. They don't just go straight. Is it just me or... Probably because you grew up in the 90s then. If you think they're better. But I can agree with you, Tony. I used to play an MMORPG. Well, I wouldn't have been quite in the 90s, but, you know... Getting close, and I used to love that MMORPG. It was great. Game logic: kill anything that moves and gets rewards for it. This time next year, this will be an ESL game. All right. I guess maybe we can try and just give going online multiplayer a chance one more time. Why not, right? Log out. Let's hit the multiplayer. Let's give it a shot. Maybe just to check in. Maybe for some reason I can get in. Highly doubt it. Also checking out their Discord. Server is up again. So far it's working. Ooh, that's good news. See, my level 8 looks a lot better over here. I like my character. Ah, we're on. Cool. We're back on. It seems like about 33 people on. It seems a lot smoother right now. Low specs on here. Nice to see ya. Stop taking... Low spec, let's get in a party real quick. Let's see if I can find you here. Might be harder than I thought. I can't see your name on here. It's kind of cutting off. Yeah, I'm hoping more free and open source games come out and people start realizing that they can make some money just in game and you know, just being nice and offering people who can't afford it an opportunity to play at least. Because games can get real expensive nowadays, man. I know that. That's half the reason I don't play. So we're online, but I think it's lagging pretty bad still. Not sure if low spec is having the same issues here. Really? Not paying your employees that That's one way to lose everybody real quick, especially all the talent. Then what do? They're probably gone for good. Get rid of all the good talent. It's one way to ruin your company real quick. Metsu is so right. These days games are more like casino loot box gaming. Yeah, they are really like casinos. The crazy part is how young people can get in and start using those. But maybe in the future they get control of that. Yep, Sandro. Maybe open source will take over. Who knows? Yep, I do remember those times. No DLCs, just you get a game, you bought it, and you get everything with it, and that's it. You don't have to wait until 6 more DLCs come out so you can just download the game and run out of space and have to upgrade your storage just to be able to play the game. It's become kind of a mess, honestly. They tout this online gaming and being able to get stuff from the cloud, but at the same time, it just requires more and more resources, better and better video consoles, and I don't know. It feels like it's becoming a mess, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't play enough anymore to be able to be a real critic on it. Your arrows aren't doing any damage, low spec? Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble too. It's just lagging so much that the mob ends up like halfway across the screen in like a matter of seconds running away. But I am able to do damage. If we can find each other, I'll go ahead and add you to a party and we can go ahead and try. This Songtronics over here is saying to go ahead and explore the server and go make it crash. Alright, looking forward to your C and C++ tutorials. Hopefully they will be enough to learn basic to advanced elements. Let me go ahead and actually post the playlist that I already have available, so you can check that out. It kind of does really go between beginner to more intermediate, I'd say, topics. Let me share that with you here in chat. Just one moment. All right. There it is. Hi, handsome. Yep, that's kind of the plan. So start simple and get more advanced as it goes. And just kind of try explaining everything about the language and everything that you can use. See, the thing that a lot of people mess up on, at least in my opinion, and I'm completely guilty of this too, is I start, programming in a language and I see some kind of project I want to do and just I get into it and I get excited and then I stop because I don't understand necessarily all the ins and outs of the language, the little tiny things. You got to really build that toolbox out in order to be able to use the tools in that toolbox. If you don't have many, then you don't really know what's out there to use for whatever you're trying to program or create, or and I'm definitely guilty of that, just starting on a project right away, getting excited, and then realizing I don't know enough in order to keep continuing through it. Yeah, Tony, I completely agree with that. Thank you, Mitsu. Yep, there is a 4-hour tutorial that I have with a combination of all those videos, or you can go through them one by one. It's a 10-part series. That way you can kind of stop and go at your own pace instead of just having the 4-hour video going. Do I share my GitHub? Yeah, I do share my GitHub. I don't have much on it right now. It's not really, well, I also have a professional one, but that's a private repository. But I do have one where I'm just sharing stuff, and that whole 10-part series, it goes through each episode, and I have a commit for every episode. You can go ahead and check that out. It is in the description for any and all of the videos. You can check them out. KT and XD's right. Steam is DOSing their server because the game isn't on their service. Oh man, that would be so petty, but it could happen. Oinkers. Let's get some oinkers here. Man, there's a ton of these things. Oh, maybe they spawned all these. Oh my gosh, look at all of these. This is where we get some EXP. Let's get it. Low spec. If you're in the vicinity, it's to like the, I think it's like the east of town. Maybe, no, the south of town. Come to the south of town. There's a ton of little pigs. Time to get some EXP. I'm not getting anything because they all just keep running away from me. DJ, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. And hello. You got the official hello. Super glad to have you. Glad you can join in today. Yeah, I'd say stay away from Steam. Forget it. This is fine. I mean, if people keep joining in, playing it, showing it off on YouTube and other streaming services like Twitch and stuff, I think this game could get very, very good exposure, and I think it will. As long as they keep developing at the pace that they're developing and just being as friendly and fun as they are already, I think this game's going to do very well. Oh man, am I supposed to do a stream tomorrow too, KT and XD? I don't know if I'm going to do that. Tony, industry. Which industry? Are you talking about like just game development, programming industry? What I work in is in the industrial controls industry. So I program controls. I'm an electrical engineer by trade. And, well, nowadays I program more than I do anything. All right, level 9. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we got some other stuff. I mean, Valve is doing a pretty great job with Linux, but they can be annoying too. Yep. Stream. But you streamed on last... Oh man, I got DJ and KT and XD trying to push me into streaming tomorrow too. I'd like to get back on my DWM customization. I might be able to stream that, but I got to catch up on some videos. I don't know if I can stream tomorrow, honestly. And I've done a double stream today, causing to lose out on my day a little bit. Although it's been a lot of fun. Looks like at least we're online. We haven't got kicked out yet, so this is impressive. All right. Here we go. Reverse bow. Let's see. Or is that recursive bow? Recurve bow. 10. I think I already got one of these. We'll dump the hunting bow. Maybe someone else can use it. Legs don't need. Don't need the rugged shirt. Nor the pants. By the way, you like my cape? I think it's pretty cool. Stream myself making videos. Man, that would be real boring. It's already fun enough making the videos. Man, it can get rough sometimes, let me just say. It takes a lot longer than you would think. Tony, bye. See you later. Thanks for stopping by today. I really appreciate you coming in and joining in on this stream. We'll see you later. Have a good one. Also, if you're new and stopping by to watch the stream today, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button for me. It really does help me out. Maybe we should go back into town and see what other people are doing. Go back and join on this party. Three streams in 1 week. Yeah, but that's not easy to do here. Burger. What kind of burger did you eat? Oh man, I think these guys are all fighting each other. This is not a good place to be right now. Got quite a few people hanging out here. Over 50 people online. How awesome. So, Lurgsy, great question. Currently, it doesn't have any quests or bosses. Well, it does actually have some bosses implemented. You can go down into like dungeons and stuff and kill some high level characters. Here we go. We got some fireworks going off. Now we're talking. Yep. Yep, you can see everybody dancing in town. It's lagging a little bit, but we got fireworks going. They're having a good time here. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I really like this view that you can do here. I'm about to die here, getting hit by other people. But I think it's going to be added in here soon. I don't believe that they have bosses available yet. They might. I haven't seen them personally. This looks like Minecraft and Roblox done. Fun time and funny, DJ. Oh my. Low spec. I see low spec. I just got to figure out how to add you into my party. Oh, man. I found low spec. Oh, I did not want to do that. You got to press O, and then you got to look for the name, and then you click on the name, and you can hit invite. But I don't know how... I don't see your name, which is goofy. Go first person? Let me see. I don't even know how to go first person, honestly. I'm trying to add low spec here, but... maybe some way to filter. Nah, I can't find it out here. Oh, yeah. Here's first person. That's a good suggestion there by Timo. Thank you there. Wow. So many people. All right. Thanks for everyone who's stopping by the stream today to watch this. We're just joining in on the release party here for Alpha 0.7 of Veloren. If you have any questions about Linux or programming, feel free to go ahead and ask any questions that you have about Linux or programming in the chat. I'll try getting to them. Let's see. I don't know if I like that first person view on this thing. Maybe when you're fighting animals and stuff or mobs, then it's better to use. I'm trying to get low spec in here, but I don't know how I can find your name, low. All right, I am experiencing a screen tearing issue. This is coming from Handsome here in my Pop! OS computer. I have watched some tutorials, but they didn't help because their NVIDIA driver settings options are different from mine. Please help me. So I actually I have an NVIDIA graphics card, and I have experienced screen tearing, and I do have a video on it. Now, the fact that your settings are different You try looking for force composition pipeline and see if enabling or disabling that helps. And there's like it's like flip toggle or something like that. Check if that helps. If you don't have those options, maybe you just need to install some other version of the proprietary NVIDIA graphics drivers, and maybe you'll get them. Otherwise, I don't know really how to help you here. Sandro asks, will I be adding code to this game? I don't program in Rust. Haven't learned anything about it, honestly. I know that they're trying to... Well, they're trying to be sort of like C++, C++, but with a package manager, I think, and then some new concepts, of course. But I don't actually mess with Rust at all. So no, I will not be adding anything to this game. Let's see. Git cloned it. Now what? Oh, DJ. That means what? I guess you're gonna have to build it. I was thinking you'd get the what are you using, Arch? I think you can get it from the AUR repo. Yes, Cargo is their package manager. That's right. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, you're gonna have quite a bit of fun if you're planning on trying to add to their repo and develop for the game. Then you might want to keep their repo, but I would say get rid of that repo and just go find it in AUR. It'd be a lot easier then. Dead again. So let me see. Kill me. WA, welcome back to the stream. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'd be surprised if, depending on the computer, it might even take longer than that. You might have an hour's worth of compile time. Who knows? Especially for your first time compiling. Depends on the computer and the place where you are compiling it. Yeah, welcome back, YA. Nice to have you here. We got Angel over here just hanging out. It's too bad. Someone's called character name. Let's see if we can add Angel in. Level 4. Get some cheese. If you're new and stopping by to watch this stream today, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button for me. It really does help me out. We're just messing around here on Veloren with some of the game developers and administrators here. They're celebrating a new release of Veloren 0.7. Very fun game. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. You might enjoy it yourself. Tony says he's missing Gentoo for compiling. Man, I can't say that about anything. Especially compiling large projects and missing libraries and all that fun stuff. And then you got to go search for libraries, get things running so they can link, and it can become a pain real quick. But it is really exciting when that code finally compiles and links, man. It's great. It's a great feeling. Man, this cockatrice. Look at this. Compiling can be a little intimidating, but the best part of being able to compile something is that means you can go ahead and edit it however you want and change things up however you want. Not if you have a Threadripper. Oh, that's funny. So Threadripper is a type of Ryzen CPU with a ton of cores, and yeah, it can be a very friendly and fast compilation tool, but they're super expensive, man, those Threadrippers. Now, if you get some older Threadripper, I think they're actually affordable now. They're quite affordable. I mean, what do they got? They got like 124 cores or something crazy, 64 cores. Now, hopefully, whatever compilation tool you're using can take advantage of those cores. Otherwise, you got a Threadripper and it's not doing much. Why, yeah, the idea of ultimate customization, sure. Yeah, and that's something cool about Linux. I mean, you can really get in there, and if you want to just customize things down to exactly how you like them, you know, you're available to do that. And you're kind of available to do that in both methods of, you know, wherever you want to start. You know, are you a beginner and you want to get into a desktop environment and start, you know, making tweaks with programs? You can do that. Or you can, you know, install a window manager and make it the only thing on your desktop and edit that completely by editing the source code. I mean, DWM, you edit C code and apply patches. And depending on how savvy you are with that type of stuff, you can reinvent the whole system. DJ, when did you get a Threadripper? Come on. Which one do you got? Let's hear it. Yes, YA. I love Linux because of that too. And another thing that I love about Linux is just the fact you can take a lower end computer that you have hanging around and just bring it back to life. You know, maybe you have a 10-year-old computer that doesn't run so smooth anymore. Well, throw Linux on it, some light version of Linux, and I bet that puppy's going to be screaming after a while. Hokum, yeah, I'm just a little impatient, that's all. And it's lagging here, and it doesn't look like he's hidden all the way. I guess I'm used to playing some MMORPGs where it's a little more fast, responsive gameplay, and you gotta hit buttons real quick and just do all sorts of fun stuff. But yeah, you're right. I need to slow it down a little bit. I bet all of you guys are hearing here the mouse clicks in the background. That can't be too fun, can it? Thanks for the suggestion. All right. Let's see. Alt. Yeah, we got quite some lag going on here. I wouldn't be surprised if that boar's already dead. Puppy Linux on an 18-year-old laptop. How's that laptop doing now? Yeah, it's been crashing quite a bit. I don't think they expected as many people as they got here. It's working. Hey, that's important, isn't it? Another laptop. Wow. Temple OS on a 30-year-old computer. Oh, just got kicked out. Let's see if we can get back in. I might go to single player here in a moment just to play around with that a little bit. Just started setting it up. Nice. Nice. Let us know. Lurgsy, awesome. Yeah, maybe I can see some of you guys on and gals on multiplayer eventually. Maybe this can be one of those games I play a little bit more often. So let's just go back to single player a little bit and play around here before we try multiplayer. Yeah, that's very true. DJ, good mention. You really had to safeguard that computer if it's still surviving after 30 years, man. All right. Just so it's a little more responsive here, I'm going to play locally and see. Can't say I've tried Temple OS out. Need to check that out. Hannah Montana Linux. You should check out Justin Bieber Linux too while you're at it. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I've seen that Linux distribution. That's hilarious. They got them all. Come back here, sheep. There we go. Mushroom. Also with the bow, the arrows fire on release of click, so you can hold to aim. Okay. And then release. Yep. Nice. Thanks for that. Although it's probably not going to help my cause because I'm terrible anyway, but it's good to know, good to know. All right, let's see here. Look at that. Tony runs Arch without System D. By the way, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. By the way, I run Arch. Yeah, how do you like that? How do you like a different init system? And which one are you running? OpenRC? Run it? Come back here, sheep. Level 7 sheep. Level am I here? Like 4 or 5? KTNXD seems to like Arctics. Well, you know what? I love the fact that I do have the 32 gigs of RAM just because I got so many things going on at once. You know, a bunch of tabs opened up in the web browser, and then you know, I'm able to run a bunch of programs at the same time as playing games, so it really helps me out, at least with my setup. But, you know, I haven't really noticed too much because I didn't really used to do that before, so... But everything's super smooth and nice. I mean, I can't complain about it at all. Which reminds me... That's funny. Yeah. No difference at all, huh? I fell for a meme. Just like use an Arch, by the way. At least we know that. It's important to know. If you use Arch, make sure to go ahead and post in the chat and let us know that you use it, by the way. Oh, man. I like these bigger mobs because they're a little easier to hit. Alright, I got an idea. We're going to head up into the mountains and then glide our way down. How about that? Tony asks, SavvyNik, would you ever build a virtual server? What do you mean by a virtual server? Like, are you talking about like running VMware or something on a computer? And I'm not sure what you mean by a virtual server exactly. Like a production level virtual server that runs virtual machines or something else? Yeah, I know, Tony. I was just about to ask you. I'm like, I thought you were gonna leave earlier, but it looks like where the OpenSUSE gang at. Yeah, I haven't heard anybody saying anything from OpenSUSE. OpenSUSE or whatever you call it. It's one thing I haven't messed with. Let's see. Come back here, turtle. Oh man, maybe the mage is the best of both worlds. Hi, handsome. All right, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so there's unless you have a reason like you're in a corporation or a company or office or something, I don't see the point of running a virtual server. It's a lot of money and not really useful for anything. I mean, it's just a virtual server. All it's really good for is running a bunch of virtual machines in that type of an environment. So if you do have like an office space or something like that where you want to install a virtual server and then some virtualization software on it, it's very expensive too, especially if you get the enterprise editions of like VMware and that are really optimized for that kind of an environment. It can be very, very, very expensive. So no, do I plan on running it for myself? No, I don't see the need to. You know, my computer is good enough for running virtual machines, and I just run VirtualBox because it's free, and I've been doing that for quite a while. If you're running Mac OS, I suggest trying to use Parallels. That's a great one. But, you know, get yourself a bunch of RAM, a good processor with a few cores, and, I mean, shoot, you basically have a virtual server at this point. Don't need anything special. But hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, so Tony, you're absolutely right. It's a great way of testing things, and that's how I test just about everything that I do. So I go ahead and just install VirtualBox, install whatever Linux distribution I want on it, and test it out, see how I feel, whether I want to actually install it on my machine, and give it a really good, shot. So yeah, that's kind of what I think about virtual machines. I mean, I use them all the time, absolutely all the time, and I use them through VirtualBox mainly. And VirtualBox is available for Linux, Mac OS, and for Windows. So it's cross-platform. You can use it anywhere you want. Check it out. We're flying a little bit. How cool is that? Look how far you can go out. Isn't that crazy? Let's see if we can go ahead and glide to the other side of the mountain ridge over there. If you're new and stopping in to watch a video today, please make sure to go ahead and hit that like button for me. It really does help me out and invites new people to the channel as well as the stream. I really appreciate it if you do that for me. We're just playing Veloren here. We were in the release party earlier, but the server kept crashing. So now we're just hanging out in single player, just gliding around Veloren. It's kind of fun. Just checking out their massive world. Check out Veloren on Veloren.net. 32 gigs of RAM, Threadripper that costs more than your house. 14 military grade fans, and you got a virtual server. Oh, you're funny, DJ. All right, let's land in the trees here. Sweet. I really like this gliding thing in this game. It's pretty freaking fantastic. I love it. He's the avatar. He does kind of, he's blue. He's got glider. Yeah, you're right. It is the avatar. That's pretty funny. All right. If you have any more Linux or programming questions, please feel free to go ahead and ask them in the chat. I'll try and go ahead and answer those questions for you. Let's go ahead and check out what is going on in the multiplayer server real quick, just to see if we can get back in, if they're doing anything, and if they are, we'll stick around for just a little bit longer. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and start closing this up. Got some stuff to do yet today. If you want to join in on the 0.7 release party, make sure to go ahead and download Veloren on Veloren.net. They got an awesome Discord community. I think we're with over like 1,000 members. If you want to go ahead and join their Discord as well, it's great. If you want to join our community Discord, feel free to go ahead and check it out. It's going to be in the description below, as well as in the About Me page. Join us on Discord. We have a very friendly community who likes to help out with programming and Linux questions. I'm on there as well. You can catch me around every once in a while. And yeah, come join us. We'd be glad to have you. Awesome, Low Spec. Yeah, everyone check out Low Spec too. He's Low Spec has a channel as well on YouTube, and I believe you stream over there, right? So check it out if you haven't already. Looks like we'll be streaming BDLL tonight. All right. Jokebird. Yeah, we're still lagging pretty bad. Still some fireworks going off in town. You can check those out. This is pretty cool. Let's zoom out to see these fireworks. Very cool. Let's sit here for a little bit. Their own home labs? What do you mean by a home lab? Like, I'll go ahead and set a Discord link out real quick if anyone wants to join in on it. We'll be glad to have you. All right, that stream for Low Spec is going to be at 8:30 Mountain Time. Let's go ahead and support Low Spec. If you haven't checked out his channel, go ahead and check it out. There's the Discord. I've went ahead and posted that in the chat. If you want to join us on Discord, feel free to. We'd love to have you there, Tony. We'd love to have anyone there. Thanks for everyone for stopping by this stream today. This is an extremely fun game, if it's not lagging, of course. But you can see here there's a lot to it. and the developers here are hard at it, developing every day and working on making this game better for everyone. If you do want to check it out, Veloren.net. You can get it for Linux, Windows, Mac OS, whatever you want. Check it out. Definitely check it out. How dare I what, DJ? What you talking about? What I'm going to do here is I'm going to end the stream. We've been going at it for an hour and a half. I've streamed quite a while today, about 3 hours. So I'm getting steamed out here. The release party for Velrin was fun. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties, but no big deal. That's what you would expect. Mitsu, thanks for stopping by. Sorry, DJ. Just too fast for you. Thanks for stopping by, DJ. Low Spec, glad to see you. Go check out Low Spec's channel. KTNXD, thanks for coming. Tony, glad having you. Timo, thank you for stopping by. YA, thanks for stopping by again. I appreciate you. Lurzi and Yokem, if you're still around. There's quite a few people. Sandro, really appreciate it. Hi, Handsome Left. And anyone else who I missed, Mitsu, I believe I mentioned you. But thank you so much for joining in on the stream. Thank you for supporting the channel. Hopefully you check out my new Linux C++ programming series coming out soon. Make sure to like before you leave. That really helps me out and I really appreciate it. Also make sure to subscribe below. Hit the notification bell for more streams, Linux and programming videos. I go ahead and I have a schedule. It's on the About Me page. I release about 3 to 4 videos every week. I try to keep up at that pace. Again, thanks everyone for stopping by, and I will catch you in another video.